Good morning, April 7th. Gina's on trail. She's already going. Big rainy night last night. Whose handkerchief is this? Is this yours? There you go. All right. Happy hiking. We didn't see or hear mice last night, but a lot of rain, thunder and lightning. That was our night last night. Getting everything cleaned up here, ready to go. Get our stuff packed, and it's going to be a soggy morning, but what are you going to do? Another day in paradise out here. So we'll see how far we make it today. Depends on how we feel and our inclines. Hopefully we can make it to the second shelter up, but we'll see. Anything from you, Sarman?
It's going to be a good day because the sun's going to come out and it's just going to be beautiful. Not like the heat, not like the rain. It's going to be right down the middle, and we're going to make it to the second shelter.
Make it to the second shelter. Yep. Sounds good. How about you, Hannah?
Hoping to make it to the second shelter. We'll see.
We'll see as we go, right? Yep. All right. I guess that'll be it for this morning, and we'll bring you some video later. 300 miles. Yes. 300 miles. Awesome. And this was the shelter where we had lunch today. Now that we finished our lunch, we must get going. Nice shelter with a little chimney in there. Not a bad little place. Got a couple tenting spots here. Not a whole lot, but water source down there. All good for people who want to come and check it out. And we will be moving on. We'll see you in a bit. You want to see what happened in Helene? Look at these root balls. Trees back there all over. Up here, tons of them. Hundreds. But look at this stuff. The trail just reroutes around it. Look at all the rock it pulled up as the tree fell over. Look at this root ball here. Oh, wow. Just humongous. The devastation that happened in a short amount of time. And then in March, we had a whole mess load of more trees fall over. Because apparently Helene weakened them. And wow, they did a really good job of cutting this mess out. Look at this. Look at all this. Whew. I mean, these trees came down and like, great job by the trail maintainers and the Forest Service, and you know, they all did great jobs here. These root balls, holy hell. If these trees fell on you, you were done. It's up to my waist. Look at the thickness of that tree. One big ass tree. A whole bunch of them though. Look at this. It's like one tree survived. It was so isolated the way the storm hit. Wow. And we're not even in the Badlands yet. This is really nothing compared to what we're coming up to in a couple days. This is... I know people never realize what a hurricane does inland. You know, this far inland. But I'll give it to them, man. They really got on this and got this trail opened up. I mean, people hiked through here, but it was difficult. They were talking about the difficulty of this, of what they had to go around, climb over, what they had to do. That probably used to be the trail at one time up there. It goes down this way now. But man, just had to be utter chaos in here for the saw team to come in here and cut all this. We thank you for your work. You've done amazing. Look at this. Now we're ready to climb. Once we get to the top of this mountain, we should be right by the shelter. Let's put our stuff in here. All right. Just locked up our food and cooking ware and stuff in the bear box. Down this way we have our water source. Really nice, great water source down there. Up here's a little tenting area. Okay. We actually had a good day today. We did 14 miles. We ended at the Flint Mountain Shelter. That's where we're at now. And it didn't get sunny today like it was supposed to. Stayed almost rainy for the most part. We did get like the sun trying to heat up the clouds and poke out. It never really did. But towards the end of our hike, it started kind of raining again. Caught a really cool cemetery. An old Civil War cemetery. That was actually pretty cool. That's a nice, that was a nice surprise. I read up on it as we passed the sign. I'm like, no, I got to stop and see this. How can you not? You know? Our shelter's back there. Bear box. Fire ring there. It's a storm shelter. If there's a storm, you got to get to this shelter. See, storm shelter. Everything's hanging up, trying to dry. Everything's soaking wet. Shoes. Privy's in the back. A lot of bear activity in this area, so we just make sure all the scented items are gone. I had to do one last video. So I'm just going to show you like the privy area here. So this is the privy area. But if this was a horror movie, we're up in the lean-to up in that area, right up there. If this was a horror movie, look at this shovel. You tell me the killer wouldn't take that shovel and just jam it in our head, right? Take our heads off right at the neck with that thing. Look at that shovel. You telling me? Or over here, maybe take this cultivator. Look at that. Telling you, if it was a horror movie, that would be the tools of choice, I'm sure. It's not Friday the 13th today, so I guess we're okay there. Not Halloween. It'd just be called Maniac 2025. That's what it would be called. Just thought that was kind of cool.